So, you clicked on this video because you wanted to know how to stop overthinking. Let me start off by saying overthinking is a normal part of life. I get some people overthink more than others, but you have to learn how to control that within yourself. You have to be mentally strong in order to lock in on yourself, because when you're overthinking about, especially about things you can't control, that takes time away from you. It takes time away from you that you can lock in, better yourself, help yourself, focus, right? All that overthinking, it's somewhat of a distraction. Because especially if you're overthinking about situations that are out of your control, that you have nothing, like you have no power to do anything with, it's okay. You have to understand that life is about uncertainty. There's going to be ups and downs, there's going to be left and rights, and there's going to be foggy days where sometimes you just don't even know what's going on, but you still have to push through. This is when it comes to your trust in God. You got to have that trust in God. So you got to understand that sometimes you won't know everything. Sometimes things will get hard, but you got to believe that God is putting you through it because he wants to see you do better. He's giving you trials and tribulations that you have the choice to either quit. You either could quit it or you could overcome it. And I'm pretty sure everyone wants to overcome it. Understand the things I'm about to tell you right now are going to help throughout your whole entire life. So this is a very important video because we always have room for improvement. So let's get right into it. Number one, your thoughts do not define you. Let me say this one more time. Your thoughts do not define you. When I was a little kid, I always used to think that my thoughts and me were one. We were intertwined. But as I got older, as I've learned, as I've experienced the world firsthand, I realized that your thoughts aren't you. Because you could be a positive person, right? Let's take two people. There could be a completely positive person and a complete negative person. I'm pretty sure that negative person has positive thoughts, even if they're even if they have that persona of being negative, and vice versa with the positive person as well. It's not natural to completely have no negative or no positive thoughts. But you could think the worst of the worst, the worst of the worst, and still feel happy. Why? Because you didn't intertwine your thoughts with you. See, it's a little fine game, a fine line in between you and your thoughts. That if you stay on that center line in between you and your thoughts, if you stay on that center line, you will realize that your thoughts flow through and it will leave. But whatever you pay attention to, here's the tricky part. Whatever you pay attention to grows. So let's just say, like, God forbid, like I was just, let's say, riding a bike and a dog, and I just thought like 3 pit bulls were gonna come and chase me, right? I could be turning each block, I could be scared, like peeking over, like kind of twitching a little bit, thinking there's a dog gonna run out, and I see a squirrel, and I run even faster, But what did I do? Because if you really think about it, right? One, the situation never happened. It didn't play out. Like, that never happened. Two, now I'm trying to foreshadow it. Like, I'm gonna almost, in a way, make it a part of my reality, thinking that there's a dog around the corner trying to chase me, or there's a couple of dogs trying to chase me. You understand? And three, now I'm just ruining my mood. Instead of me enjoying the nice run or bike I said I was on, right? Instead of me enjoying my nice little ride, I'm too busy shifting my mindset on the negative. You get that? So you see how you could change your reality and you don't even realize it. There's two people thinking different things, experiencing this two different things. Everything's the same, but it's the way your mind perceives it. Number two, physical activity. Understand that Thoughts are going to come and go all the time. But even if you don't feel good all the time, and even if you have no sad thoughts, or you're just trying to get over a certain situation, working out or just any type of physical activity will do it for you. I'm telling you. This one helped me a lot. The more active you are, you won't have time to overthink. You're telling me you're going to overthink while you're doing 50 push-ups and you're benching 225 for reps? Yeah, let's see how much you're overthinking that. Because going to the gym releases all that stress, all that pent-up energy that you could just release. And when you're done with that workout, or when you're done with that run, or whatever activity you're doing, make sure that you're trying your hardest. You gotta go hard though. You can't just go to the gym, curl something, then just do a little burpees and leave. No, you gotta sweat dripping on the chair, like you're going really hard. You understand? You're really going hard. If you're not working out like that, then why are you even working out? You understand? But anyways, that's a whole side point. But make sure that you are actually working out and trying your best. And you won't have time to even think about stuff like that. Right? Just realize. The next one, number 3, deep breath work / meditation. Let's just say, right, you're having the worst day ever, right? You're walking, right? You twist your ankle, you get in your car, right? It just doesn't start. You get fired on the day off. And on top of that, your girlfriend's cheating on you with your cousin and showed you a video, and then you lost all your money. So yeah, if it's one of those type of days, right, pretty much it's just the worst day that you could possibly be having in a long time. One thing that I noticed that really truly helped me was just deep breath meditation, right? Not even deep breath and meditation. It's different, right? So the deep breath part, right? I breathe in through my nose, breathe out, relax, do it again. See, I'm already feeling way more relaxed. I'm gonna do it one more time. You guys do it with me. Ready? Ready? Deep breath. Yeah. If you do that, especially when under times like just a lot's going on, this makes you feel so much better. Like you feel grounded. You feel relaxed again. And overall, this would just help get your mind off whatever situation that you're overthinking. Because when you're just relaxing, you're in that relaxed state, no worries, no stress, the last thing you're going to want to be doing is overthinking. You're going to just be enjoying yourself and relaxing and taking it all in and just letting all that stress leave your body. And on the meditation side, when you meditate, this was the fastest thing to help me realize that my thoughts don't define me, because you can't just not think of anything for so long. So when you realize when meditation is, when you're trying not to think about anything and somehow you're thinking about stuff, and then you think about one thing, then you try to route it back to not thinking about anything, and then you think about something else, and then it just keeps going. And your mind just takes you places that you never have the time to sit down and acknowledge yourself. But when I realized when I meditated, plus I did the deep breath work, it put me in a different mind space, because I'm not overthinking as much and I'm more relaxed naturally. Like I don't got to do all that extra stuff to be relaxed. I could just deep breath, just meditate for a little bit and just relax. And this helped me. It helped me a lot. Number 4, stay present in the moment. Understand that the present is called the present because it's a gift. How could you stay in the present if you're thinking about what you got to do later? You're thinking about this, that, and the third. You're thinking about your girlfriend. You're thinking about your job. You're thinking about your body. You're thinking about your mind. You're thinking about your relationships, all that. You're thinking about your friends. Thinking about what you got to do for later. You understand? How could you do all that and live in the moment? A lot of you guys, right? You could be having the best vibe is in front of you. You have your friends. Your friends are there for you. You're with your dog, right? Your dog in a nice little outfit. Your parents are there. You have a nice view, activities, good time, barbecue, food, drinks, right? And somehow you're still thinking negatively. You're still thinking about what you got to do in a whole nother mind space. Like, you're in a whole nother dimension in your head on some Rick and Morty stuff, right? You're in a whole nother dimension, and you have this whole beautiful moment right in front of you that is probably going to be once in a lifetime, if not a couple of times, because have fun trying to get everyone on the same page in the same moment, same place, in the same view. But what I'm trying to say is you have to understand about the moment. The moment is probably the most coolest thing ever when you live in the moment, because you will understand that there's people there that actually care about you and they love you. Some of you guys have fake friends, but that's a whole nother topic. Your friends, your family, everyone around you that you love, anyone that you have the slightest bit of love for you is there for you. There's no need to worry. Live in the moment. Actually, put down the phone, put down the social media, right? Damn, I just bit the inside of my mouth. But yeah, put all that stuff down, bro. Put all that stuff down and realize that this moment is all I need right now. I don't gotta think about this or that or that. Let me just enjoy this moment and take it all in. The last one, number 5. Realize that you cannot control everything. You can't. Not everything's in your control. You could think the most perfect plan ever, or the most perfect overthought situation ever, down to the T, down to literally the steps you're gonna take, how many, where you're at. You can know everything, and somehow something could still go wrong. You know why? Because it's not in your control. Not everything will be in your control, and that's okay. That's okay. But on the other side of that, you must control what you can control. The things like your body, the things about how much money you have, the people that are in your life, your job, the things you tolerate, the self-respect you have, your looks. All these things are in your control. You can't control, like, a car accident. God forbid. You can't control stuff like that. A car accident. What other thing? Like who your parents are, your socioeconomic. You know, there's just things you can't control, and that's cool. But you can make the best out of the situation. Right? You can make the best out of the situation. So there's no reason why you should be worrying about stuff that you can't control, because what is that going to do? All that mind, all that brain power that you have, put that into something else. Put that into something else that could actually get you further, that could actually improve your life, rather than dwelling on stuff that doesn't matter. This is where it comes to, again, this is another point. It comes to just giving it to God. You know, maybe it's out of your control, but guess what? It's not out of God's control. So if you pray to God and you ask for the situation and you ask to better your situation, and you're putting in that hard work and you're trying to your best, how could you lose? You can't. But I don't want to hold you guys up too much longer. This is your boy, Zanny, and I'm off this, man. Make sure you like and subscribe, man. I'm off this. Peace.